Welcome to the Daily Show. I am Russ. This is Chris. We did not call each other this morning.
Did not.
How we wore the same shirt today. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. I'm talking about rules today.
Rules.
And I'm talking about...
I don't like rules, man.
I'm talking about rules that whether you're a parent, whether you're husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, relationship, business partners, whatever, you always have rules laid down. Whether it's your
driving too fast.
There are
Curfews,
rules.
yeah.
Why is it hard for people to follow the rules? And I'm not saying like I'm just gonna break them. It's like, well, so and so's doing it. Why can't I? Why
I think
is it so hard to follow rules?
What are rules? Rules are like locking your car. Keeps an honest man out.
That's all it does.
So I guess everybody's pretty much just dishonest.
I totally agree.
Because they speed, they don't wear their seatbelts, or whatever it is.
Totally agree.
I think rules are just there to keep you from falling off the edge.
So you don't go crazy, or you don't do...
If there wasn't a handicap spot, you would never leave a handicap spot
True.
open.
That's true.
If there wasn't a speed limit, you would never drive 55 or 70. I think those are rules. And in school, in the military, in raising your kids, you put rules in place just to teach discipline.
Well, I think it even goes, yes, and I think that goes into. But for us, we're partners in the bar, in the cinema, which a lot of you haven't been and kind of upset. But anyway, and we have rules, and the rules are just for. It's to kind of keep who we want out, who we want in.
Right.
And I find it so hard for people to follow these rules. I am dumbfounded that it's so hard to follow. I don't get it.
Man, I could dive into this head first, but I'm not going to.
The perfect way to explain this is the Little Caesars commercial. When he's starting to take off his shirt and he goes, $5 pizza, remember? And he goes, ain't no rules. He starts, no rules. He goes, put your shirt on. Okay, one rule. And he puts his shirt back on. That's what would happen. That is the reason I think there are rules.
Yeah.
Because people become idiotic and go.
But before this show, we had a little conversation, and each manager is going to manage a little different.
Correct.
But you have to follow the same guidelines as your employees. If they have a rule that they can't do something, as manager, you shouldn't do something.
I totally agree.
If, I guess you have to be able to put your gloves on and do whatever needs to be done. I doubt very many CEOs don't know pretty much every part of their business. I guarantee you they could go in the mailroom and make sure the mail gets put out.
Right.
They just don't have to anymore.
That's exactly right.
But I bet they're not afraid to, because they didn't become CEO by being afraid of work.
Do you follow rules? That's the deal. Do you follow rules?
What's number one rule you break as a person? Whether it's traffic safety, whatever.
I don't wear my seatbelt enough.
Me either.
That's one I break. The other, I do.
What? You break every driving one.
Just say.
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. If y'all see him on the road, get off of his road.
He
is coming through.
He is absolutely.
He's
right
making a
there.
right. You need to not be on the right side.
I might not be in 100, but at 62, I will merge from right to left without blinkering it. But those are the deals. How hard is it for you to follow rules? And for some, it's pretty hard. I'm finding that out.
That and not just those rules, but those unwritten rules. They're written, I'm sorry, but the 10 Commandments are also rules to keep you from falling over.
And that's the reason, you know.
Yeah, he put those in place. And listen, I follow 3 or 4 of them daily. Every day. No, I'm kidding.
Until tomorrow, don't
8 of
break
them.
any rules.
8 of them.
I am Russ. This is Chris. We're out.